Hello guys, I watched The Lord of the Rings The War of Rohirrim and here are my takes after watching it. Lord of the Rings have come far after the trilogy in early 2000s. I enjoyed the Hobbit trilogy and also the ongoing TV series The Rings of Power. Although I have not read Tolkien's books, each adaptation gave me more insight to the world of Tolkien's. This is the first time I am watching an adaptation which is animation, and although it was first weird to watch the Tolkien's world in anime, it didn't make much difference after going into first few minutes of the movie. The Lord of the Rings trilogy introduced us to the race of different living beings in Tolkien's world, and then came Hobbit, which was more focused on dwarfs and hobbits. The Rings of Powers are more focused on elves, and in this movie, it's all about men. No major intervention from others except the equal part. We also see the movie introducing strong female characters in the Tolkien's world, and the story does revolve around a woman named Héra, who, unlike many women, doesn't want to get married and she loves adventures. She's fearless, clever, skillful, and most importantly, she has a good heart. Her name is Héra, and she is the daughter of King Helm Hammerhand, who is the King of Rohan and is another interesting Tolkien's character we come across. Like his name suggests, he is a very strong and even in this movie kills a monster with his bare hands. Most probably he should be the strongest man amongst men in Middle-earth. Another strong female character is Éowyn, who is a retired shield maiden and a guardian of Héra. She also doesn't back from battle and to the end stays with Héra. The main antagonist is the character named Wulf, who seeks revenge after death of his father, Freka, and masked by vengeance, he doesn't give any hoot about honor when it comes to seek his vengeance. We see for the first time in Tolkien adaptation, a mortal man is the main antagonist instead of a wizard or an orc. It was nice to see the scene of Isengard, which reminded me of the Legolas meme.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard! They're taking the hobbits to Isengard!
Somehow it is Wolf's stronghold and he is the High Lord of the rebels. The animation does keep you gelled into the screen with its amazing sound design and typical Lord of the Rings scenes. There are some cameo appearances of other Lord of the Ring races like the orcs and the Saruman the wizard. At the end, Héra goes to meet our favorite Gandalf the Grey to discuss about the rings. The scene of War Elephant and the Tree Octopus was treat to watch, and there were some confusing scenes where Helm disappears suddenly, although he was wounded, and later we see him fighting against a huge monster who is a monster replica of him. The monster was actually helping the people of Rohan by killing the enemies, but somehow King Helm ends the monster's life, which is an irony. Like every Lord of the Ring movie, it is the eagles who comes to rescue in this adaptation also, but only this time it is a mortal human being who communicates with it. I like the character of Hera's cousin Freyalaf, who looks wise, even wiser than King Helm, and deservedly becomes the new King of Rohan, although he didn't want that in first place. If you are a Lord of the Rings fan and if you're going to watch this movie, you shouldn't be expecting other fairy tale characters in this adaptation, but it's a Lord of the Rings movie level alright. I loved the movie, and being a Lord of the Rings fan, I would like to have another movie with Hera on her journey towards meeting Gandalf.